Well, Friday night, Indiana Elite versus Milwaukee Junior Admirals. Here with my trusty partner, Seth. Nothing like playing on the big rink, Seth.
This is a fantastic building. It's exciting to be here. The sheet of ice looks perfect.
Double cut before we got out there.
Yep, dry scrape and then laying some new ice down.
Boys don't get that luxury very often. MJ and the white pennies, Indiana Elite with their blacks, all black, red trim. Indiana Elite, I was telling Seth, made up of a team basically all of Indiana, Southern Ohio, Kentucky. So quite a mishmash for these kids here as we're about to get puck drop. Piotr squares in. He's got Remfrance and Kranz with them. It comes over to Remfrance, kicks it over to Kranz. Can't get it. Elite carries it over the line. Come up, left side. They circle, centering pass, put aside. Kranz tries to exit the zone. He's under pressure. Stuck on the blue line. Nice job by Piotr, able to get that out. Good hustle there by 27. Piotr. Good fake there by Becker. He doesn't like the look. He circles and runs. He'll put it deep into the zone. Played there by the goaltender. Ooh, he misplayed that. Looks like his stick went over the top. Good hold there on the back end. Goes right to Piotr. He's got middle open. What a pass. I don't think Remfrance was ready for that one, Seth.
No, skipped right past him, right to his feet.
He was as surprised as we were. Here's Kranz. He's going to pick that up. He gets it back. Smith on the ice. Middle. Comes up to Piotr. Piotr has it. He's seen enough. He's going to put that deep. Chases on. Out comes Indiana Elite. They're going to come left side with speed. Back there's Weber. Shot on. Good block by Weber. Rebound goes wide of the net. And that comes around backside. Coleman loses an edge on the front side of it. Shot on. Mukai with the save. Boys are getting their feet under them right now, Seth. Look a little uneasy, to be honest.
Yeah, it's Indiana came out moving. They're definitely moving.
Face off left side of Mukai here. Coleman squares in. He's got Smith, Weber on the Brady and RJ on the front. Comes back to Weber. Weber's going to play that around. Brady plays that out middle. Coleman misses the exit pass. Comes right back to Smith. He slows it down. He misplays it. Able to somehow get that puck back to Brady. It's in the corner. Brady's trying to move it. Moves it far side. RJ's got a chase to it. Just misses on some of those easy passes right now, Seth. They just need to calm down.
There's definitely some nerves showing right now.
That goes far side. Indiana's able to step in front of it. Goes up and over the stick of Eddie. Should be an ice. We've got a guy saying it's tipped and we have an ice. Should be center ice now. Lucky break will take the whistle. Get some fresh legs. Get a reset here. 13-11 left to play in the first. All square at 0. Hilbert wins that over to Horn. Picked up by Scott. Finally comes back to Doman. Doman's going to play that. Goes D to D. Here's Wolf. Wolf turns with it. Tries to come up to Hilbert. Hilbert gets it left side. Tries to move it over. Gets poke checked at the edge there. Regroup started by Indiana Elite at the top of the circles. Come up through the blue line with the center outlet. They're going to come left side now. Trying to come in here on Mukai. Good job by Doman, forcing him wide. Puck comes around the backside. Scott plays that, not enough to get it out. Shot way up and over into the netting. Should be a whistle.
And I think the ads are just starting to realize right now that this is not going to be the easy cakewalk that this morning's game was.
Yeah, they're going to have to bear down a little bit here. 12:35 left, that went out of play. We'll drop that inside the zone. Left side of Mukai. Hilbert's going to square in. Sits at the dot for a little bit, comes back to the point, shot on, glove save. Got to get those feet woke up here on the white jerseys. Boys are moving a little slow. Nobody out there to challenge that shot, Seth.
No, that defenseman, that point man had quite a bit of time on that shot.
Nice job here. This is Scott. Good speed on the way through. And we're going to get a power play here. It looks like a tripping call, Seth.
Yep. It was.
I think that's a no-brainer. Power play upcoming. Going to come all the way down the Indiana Elite side here. 12:23, minute 30 power play. Nice job by Scott. That's what hustle gets you.
It is. It's also, I mean, it's the right call, but it's also not a bad play from a defensive standpoint because
He was gone.
he was gone.
Yeah, he had more than a step there.
Yeah.
He caught the defenseman flat-footed. That's never good. Horn in there on the forecheck. Indiana Elite rims that around. Doman's trying to hold it. Goes up and over the stick. All the way down. That was tipped, so icing's negated. Doman's going to circle with it. Try to get some space. Indirect chip. Indiana Elite. Nice job there on a second effort to get that puck back deep. Wolf behind the net. Tries to move it to the side. There's Horn. Horn tried to move it center to Hilbert. Indiana Elite's going to put that deep. Doman's going to retrieve it again. Slows it down behind the net. Hilbert throws a bit of a block. Doman skates left easy here. He's going to try to come up, slow it down, set it up, shot on, well wide. Hit something on the way in there. Here's Hilbert. Nice little pull of the string. He's going to take a look, shot on, goes off an ankle. Behind the net, 3 ads deep behind the goal line. Wolf has it, misplays it, trying to get a stick lift there to get it back. Good job there by Kellen Scott to back him up. They hold the zone. Horn hard on the forecheck, just away from Hilbert. Now back to Kellen Scott here on the hash. Tries to feed Horn in the middle, hits a stick. Comes out in the middle. Indiana Elite picks it up. They're coming up hard, middle ice. Good defensive play there. Zach Becker able to get a stick out of it. That's going to turn the ads the other way as Indiana was changing 3. Good job by Horn staying on side. Oh, what a goal! Kellen Scott, take a look at this one. Holy bananas. Nice job by Horn holding the line. Hilbert gets it, moves it over. Kellen Scott all alone and puts that high blocker far down. 1-0 ads.
That's a hell of a shot right there. Unreal.
That was a no-doubter. Kellen Scott able to put that home.
And they needed that. Look at the difference in demeanor of the players all of a sudden. Now they're in the offensive zone. Now they're back to their game, battling along the boards.
They play on. Puds deep with Gerds in there. Nice block there by Dominic Bingham. He's able to send it back around. Going to go all the way behind the net. I will say, Indiana Elite goaltender, a little short in stature, Seth. Not sure that had anything to do with Kellen's shot. I don't want to take anything away from it.
No, that shot was a laser.
Indiana Elite tries to play that. They got a man in the zone. Didn't hold long enough. That's going to be offsides. 10-14, power play goal. So on the day, 1 for 2.
Yep.
Certainly a...
so math guy says that's...
50%.
Oh, hey, there we were.
I realized there's going to be a test today. I feel like the studying wasn't what it should have been last night. Rem France is out there. Piotr's going to square in. He's got Kranz on the other side. Liam's able to walk away from that, try to flip one and go. Just couldn't get enough mustard on it. That's going to come all the way back to the blue line. George Weber plays that forward. It's going to be picked up by Indiana Elite for a regroup. Try to move it through the neutral zone. Hard on the forecheck is Piotr. Just missed it. Smith able to step into that one. Nice reverse out of it. Goes far side here to Renfrance. Good chip there by Renfrance. Ooh, watch the stick there, a little high. We're going to let him play on. Smith gets turned around. There's a guy behind him. Shot. What a save by Mukai. I don't think Eddie saw it. Did that guy come off the bench, Seth, or just sneak behind him?
He snuck behind him.
He thought he had the guy in front of him, but he had one behind him he didn't see.
It was almost like 2 guys snuck behind him, unfortunately.
Something to keep an eye on there. I don't know if they're running someone up for a stretch or just happened to be in the
I think it was just a lucky, happy coincidence.
Here's Doman off the sideboards. A little unconventional behind the back there. Ooh. Goaltender looked like he struggled on a paddle a little bit there. I don't know if it was on edge. Coleman, Asher, good communication. Coleman wanted him to get it. They'll run a switch. Coleman covers back. I always like when the boys talk like that. It just makes the game so much easier. Nice job there. Brady able to get a foot in the way. Tries to come center. He's going to race to it. He's the first one there. He sends it far side. Coleman's got a release. He's going to go. Comes up. Doman plays it with a foot. He's got it. He's going to take a look. He's got 2 people in front. Brady gets it. Shot on. Nice turnaround. Rebound. Good pad save there by the goaltender, Seth. Oh, right in front, one-timer. Took a very healthy bounce for the Admirals, goes right in front of the net.
It did, which led to a nice little opportunity.
Unfortunately, it was just fluttering, so goaltender had a pretty easy grab, but
yeah,
keep putting those on net, they start to add up.
Yep. Well, and he had to react, too. Like, that was a weird tip on the shot that slowed it down and sent it up and over.
Here's Becker back on the point. Nice feed from Hilbert. That's going to go far side. Eli's trying to get there. Hilbert's going to get it. Ooh, he takes a hit from the back. He's okay, though. I don't think he was ready for it. He walks right out, takes a shot. Same kid that hit him. Ooh, Horn gets dumped in front. Hilbert stacks on top of him.
I think Horn was sore from blocking the shot.
Horn's going to go at it. Got a whole slew of players in there. Oh, that escapes. It's going to be Gerds by himself. Comes left side. They're going to try to center it. Oh, Mukai able to move right to left. Wow, he certainly saw that coming. Great play.
That's a good read defensively.
Ad's getting caught here on some odd man breaks. Going to have to figure that out. I think they're getting a little pinch heavy. We had 4 guys on the right side of the boards. It's usually not a great plan. That faces one, comes to Pud. Pud gets it. He's going to move it to Dominic. Dominic has it, tries to move it back. Pud loses it in the skates. It's picked up by Luca. No, Indiana Elite, right side. Good back check by Luca, not giving up. Becker's going to force him to the side. Becker picks it up, reverses it around to Gerds. It's going to come all the way to the half boards. Now out to the point. Shot on. Well wide. As Pud was trying to lay a soft indirect off the boards for a goal. Good stick in front, but they're still there. Dominic's going to pick that up, and he's seen enough. He just sends it off the glass. Good indirect out of trouble play here. Here's Bingham. He's going to bring it right side, try to move it center. Just missed Pud darting in center there. I like the idea. Smith picks that up, goes high off the glass. It's kicked forward by Indiana Elite. Smith goes far side. It's Luca. Luca spins with it, loses it on the spin. As that's sticked away by Remfrance. Him and Weber try to move it forward. Weber kicks it to Remfrance. He'll put one on. Goalie hasn't had an easy time back there with any of those. Smith misses on that read. He was trying to step in front of it and he missed it. It's right in front here. Smith's trying to get out of traffic. Kicks it up to his stick. Missed it, but gets it out of the zone. Indiana Elite's going to re-enter. Indiana Elite right now just winning the battles. Smith can't get out in time. He's stick lifted from behind as that's picked up. It's Piotr. Piotr comes over. He's got Remfrance on the right. Piotr tries to move it center. No one home. Piotr, though, not giving up on it. It's in his stick. Looked like he got tripped there. They let that one go. Make-up call from the first one. Piotr with a turnaround slapper. Misses wide. Indiana Elite trying to slow it down in the corner. Remfrance plays it. It's Kranz. Kranz is trying to cycle with him. Remfrance picks that off the boards, takes a look in front. No one home. Loses the pass. Good stick lifting here by Indiana Elite, Seth. Every time you turn around, they're getting a stick under you. Nice shot there. That was George Weber from far back there. Indiana Elite looking to leave. They have speed. Defenseman coming up strong, right side. Tries to go past Weber. Weber gets a body in the way. Comes right in front. Weber goes over Mukai. Now a wraparound and a goal. Weber took Mukai out. Wasn't able to get back up and move over there as Indiana Elite player had wrapped it. Wynn looks okay. I think he's just stretching that leg out, Seth. That's a tough one when your own player takes you out. No one's fault. As that's now on the right boards. Indiana Elite trying to pick it up. They circle with it. Again, knotted at one here. Indiana Elite with a wraparound. Comes off the boards, good stick on the back end there. Not enough as Indiana Elite corrals the puck and they're going to move forward with it. Coleman throwing a shoulder into it. Doman has it in the back, trying to lay a body on it. Nice block there by Coleman. He gets the puck. They move it to the wing side. Just misses on a pass. Comes far side for Brady. Brady picks it up, tries to feather one across. He accepts the hit. Indiana Elite picks it up, and they send it around. They got a stretch pass working here. Look out. Thought the ads going to change, but they did a good job there. As Indiana Elite behind the net, taking a look. They don't like it. They're going to put a deep Asher Wolf on it. Hilbert in there to help. Turns around, takes another look. Surveys. He's got far side. Darts one over just out of the reach of Brady. Brady looking for fresh legs. 2 pop on. Indiana Elite right side. Wolf trying to get some stick on it. Boys are battling. Picked up by Hilbert deep. Hilbert moves it around. It's Horn. Horn moves it out. Just off the stick there at Kellen Scott. And that gets put deep. There's Wolf. He gets pickpocketed in the back of the net. Nice job there. It's picked back up by Becker. He turns away from it, reverses it around. Here's Gerds. Going to take a different look. Gerds far side. Oh, good stick there. Turnaround by Horn. Horn gets it deep as well. Good play. Struggling and they get it deep. Horn's going to move that over. Sorry, that was Scott. Horn tries to get in there now. Smith steps up, misses on the charge. George Weber's going to pick that up and circle with it. He's under pressure, tries to cut center. Comes over and stepped in front as the Elite. Elite take it on. Good block there, goes aside, but it's put in front. Holy cow. I thought they had that aside, Seth. It came back in front. Indiana Elite will regroup back here. Comes all the way back, top of circles. They try a center outlet. They get it. It's going to be moved over to Weber. Comes off the boards. Dominic tries to put an indirect off there to Kellen Scott. Nice job by Weber. Just using pure power to get through. Tries to split the D. Takes a hit. Stays on side. Doesn't stay on side.
No. Unfortunately, both of his skates were over the line. And that's the piece that counts. It's interesting, though. Like, watching this team, they're getting creative. They're trying things. They're taking risks, knowing that their other team members are going to back them up.
Yeah. Team effort for sure. Here's Weber. He's going to come over, start a regroup center outlet. Comes over to Bingham. Bingham tries to put it deep. Hits a skate of the Elite, but second try by Bingham. Gets it through. Shot on. Sorry, pass there to Pud. Pud was far side. That went near side. Good little play there. Here come the Elite. They come out left side. Weber's there. Nice stick by Weber. They turn and burn. They catch him in a change here. Here's Pud with speed. Loses on the half boards. Recorrals it. He's got a skater. He's going far side with it. That looks like Asher Wolf. Just out of play. Indiana Elite's going to regroup. Send it in front of the net. Off the boards. Doman's going to pick it up center ice. 1:58 left in the period. Give and go there from Doman. He's going to come up right side, go right through him, splits him. Just couldn't get that shot off at the end. Nice play. Doman in front. Wolf picks that up. Shot on. Oh, my. That came off the backboard hard, Seth.
It did. That was an interesting bounce.
Goalie had a hard time moving over there as Wolf let a steamer through. Comes off the backboards hard. Good outlet try there by the Elite. Doman's going to move that center. Here's Bingham. Bingham tries to float one to Pud. They just miss. Luca hard on the forecheck. Indiana's going to bring it right side. Come around. Try to put one in front. Nice job there at the end. Doman stepped in front of it. Becker takes the hit. He's okay. Indiana Elite looks for a exit strategy. Piotr's going to be off sides there, yeah. 57 seconds left to burn here. Not at 1. Indiana Elite definitely controlling the puck here, Seth.
They are, but it also feels like a little more of an even matchup here, where it is back and forth.
Piotr squares in. Indiana Elite wins that back. Regroup starts, top of circles. They look for an exit. Good stick there. That was Kranz. He's able to get it up now to Remfrance. Back to Kranz, back to Remfrance. Good little give and go there. That's up in the air, played by Indiana Elite. They're going to reset, come back behind the goal line as they look to exit on the right side. They go in the middle. Good read there by Piotr. He's going to send it in. It's Kranz. Oh, Kranz was trying to dart center there. He had both Piotr and Remfrance waiting in the middle. Indiana Elite brings that over the line. Shot on, up and way over the net, into the netting. Face-off upcoming. Saying it was tipped.
I think it hit the crossbar.
Oh, very good. I didn't hear that. Might be these earplugs
I heard
in my
a
ears.
tiny
Okay,
little
gotcha.
ping. I think it just
That would make
kissed
more
it.
sense because it looked like it was on target.
Yeah.
Face-off, right side of Mukai. Face-off by Coleman. Stuck at the feet. Here comes Indiana Elite. Shot on. Nice job. Mukai coming up challenging that. Indiana Elite getting to that net uninvaded, though. I'd like to see a little bit more traffic there. Boys square in here. Coleman tries to win it aside. Gets it to Brady. Now up to RJ. RJ flicks it. It's a race to the puck. RJ's getting on the horses. Just couldn't beat him there. Good hustle. Should be offsides. They hit the ref, yeah. That was about an inch from being an interesting situation. Face off. One back. And that'll do it for the period. Knotted up at 1, Seth.
This has been a fun first period. It's been up and down. Watched the Admirals gain a little more confidence after they were back on their heels a little bit.
Well, we'll see how they respond here in period 2. Just missing on some of those small things, some of those small passes. If they could connect there, it could really change the game.
You know, honestly, this game is going to be won on passing. Yeah, these are both teams pass well, so it's going to depend on who's able to settle it down. The Ads are doing a great job at reading the passes and cutting off a lot that are coming from Indiana Elite. But it's going to be won on passing because Indiana Elite, they've stretched the ice a couple of times and created a couple of odd man rushes based on that. So the Ads are going to have to watch that and either guard on those passes or just make sure they're back in a position where they can play them.
Well, let's see if there's a strategy change or we keep rolling with the same thing. Again, I think there's something to build on there, Seth, which is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Smith and Weber come out on the blue line. Coleman, Freeman, Rabio come out on the front side as we get ready for the second. Knotted up at 1. Plenty of time left here. I think we get a nice cut after this period as well.
We do.
That'll be a good time to take a breath and reset if needed. Raby on the left. Freeman on the right. Coleman's going to go up center. Face-off is one to the side. Brady tries to squeeze through the ref. Couldn't quite sneak in there as Indiana Elite's going to get to the puck. They look to exit. Coleman's going to put some body on it. Comes up and by the half boards here as Indiana Elite tries to leave. Smith plays that. Loses the battle. Shot goes way up and over. As that's picked up by the Admirals, it's going to be Coleman to Raby. Back to Coleman. He's going to go. Oh, nice shot by Raby, dragging a foot there to stay onside. No idea what happened there. Where did the puck go out of play?
Netting.
Okay.
Did you hear a whistle? Because I didn't hear a whistle.
No, that's why I was struggling. Puck goes out of play. We get a whistle. Face-off upcoming inside the zone.
Allegedly, there was a whistle.
Must have been one of those plastic whistles.
Quick tweets. Yeah. It's on a lanyard around one of the refs' necks.
Face-off comes to the center. It's Indiana Elite. They're going to try to leave right side. That's offsides? No, it's good. Doman pushes them from behind. No call. We play on. On the half boards, it's Indiana Elite. They circle, they get it deep. Going to try a cycle behind the net. Wolf does a good job playing his man out. Hilbert loses a tire on the way. He's going to pin his man on the boards. It's in the feet there. Indiana Elite comes out with it. They get one right in front. Shot and a goal. Able to work that from the corner into the middle of the ice. A man all alone in front of the net. He's able to put that away.
Come on, man. Pick it up. Go.
2-1, Elite. They were working a cycle deep in that zone. Guy had set up a campsite outside Milwaukee. Coming back here, it's going to be Luca centering Pud and Bingham. That's one back. It's going to be Becker. He gets it to Gerds. And it's stuck on the half boards. Here comes Indiana Elite. Trying to move it out. It's going to be picked up. Pud with speed on the left. He has it. He's going to send one in. Forecheck ensues. Indiana Elite first there. Dominic tries to get back there. Throws a body into it. And he's going to put it deep in the corner. Ballini, Luca on it first. Indiana Elite able to leave. They're going to try to go stretch across the ice. They get it left side. Coming in on Becker. Becker's got a turn. They're coming in. Shot goes up and over. They're not afraid to take that no angle shot there for sure, Seth.
No, they're definitely trying to test him.
They've tried that probably 4 or 5 times at this point. Gerds couldn't play that. It was on edge. Pud's able to corral it. He's going to come to the net. Mukai wanted to cover that in a bad way.
Yep.
Second period, long change. Dominic's able to put it up off the glass. Shot on. Mukai will get a whistle here.
I think there was a bit of a miscommunication there.
Boys are going to line up here. 12:43 left in the second, down 1. Rem, France, Kranz, Piotr, Smith, and Weber on the backside. Same lines from this morning, so they should know how to play with each other. They did it this morning. That's going to go all the way around. Weber's going to chase it to the far side. Tries to chip one on, up and out, and that goes out of play. Face-off coming in inside the zone. Again, Piotr's going to square in. Indiana Elite. Piotr moves it forward. Nice job. Picked up by Rem. France Kranz leaves too. Piotr gets left behind with a slew of players. Backhanded pass by Rem France. Good imagination there. He was able to get it on Kranz's stick too.
Yeah, it was. There's that creativity again.
Nice play by Piotr, able to get that up. That's going to come far side. Shot on. Mukai puts it aside. Weber's got one on him. Accepts the hit. Piotr is there to help from the center position. They're going to try to move that out. Here comes Indiana Elite. Far side. Smith is on him, trying to push him. He's able to stick it aside. Piotr and Smith go deep in there. Into the corner, comes out. Weber's got a release. Good job by Weber getting on it. He's going to reverse it to Piotr or Smith. Piotr's there. He'll pick it up. He's got a stretch pass. Finds it. Nice job by Rem France getting a stick on that to negate icing. Boys looking a little tired. Indiana Elite just puts a soft one. Not enough for icing. Brady's going to pick that up, try to go 200. No, he gets up to Raby. Raby, left side. Cuts center. Tries to move it with a body. Can't quite get it done. Elite's got it behind the net. Good forecheck here by Coleman. Coleman throws a hit on the way through. Comes back to the point. It's Wolf. Nice job in front. Here's Brady. Shot on. Oh, what a save by the goaltender. Gets a right pad save on that. Heck of a save. Cash, nice job. He's able to get on that puck immediately. As that's picked up center. Couldn't quite reach Coleman.
Yep.
Too many men.
Yep. Sure was.
Only allowed 5 on the ice at one time, Seth.
I mean, you're allowed 6 or 7 as long as nobody's counting.
That's a tough one, too. They knew it.
Yep, they sure did. Not a word of argument from that bench on that call.
Get a line change here into the power play. Minute 30 power play. Good timing. Ads need to respond here from the last one.
Yep.
10:54 left in the period. This is going to be Hilbert with Scott and Horn. Backside's going to be Wolf with Doman. It's in the feet. Nobody's getting it. Now it's picked up by Scott. Scott at the end of the blue line gets it deep. Chases on. Hilbert's there. Comes all the way out. Wolf steps into it. Gets a piece of it. Holds the line for now. Scott's in there to help. Comes out. Indiana Elite takes on 3 guys and gets it deep. Doman's going to bring that up center. Moves it to Hilbert. Now to Scott, far side. Right in the center. It's sitting there. Oh, my. Good shot there in the end by Horn. Just couldn't beat him to the race. 57 seconds left to go on the power play. Indiana Elite with too many men.
Go, what?
Same 5. Hilbert's going to square in there. Now Gerds and Becker on defense. That's the only change for the ads. Indiana Elite off the faceoff, trying to move it center. They'll go D to D. Gerds picks that up. He'll go off the half boards. It's Hilbert. Hilbert can't get it. Moves far side. Horn's able to put that in. Goaltender's had a rough goal back there. He's getting some tough dumps on him.
Yeah, there's some weird bounces coming through.
Ice is the call here. Good break for the ads. It's going to allow him to set up in the zone.
33 seconds to go here in the power play, so they have the opportunity to get set up and start rolling.
Bellini, Podlaski, and Bingham come out. Gerds and Becker stay on in the back end. Seth was saying good 30 seconds left here on that power play. Face off to the left side. He gets to it. They rim one off the boards. Good hustle here by Gerds. He holds the zone, but Indiana Elite on a second try gets it through. They're coming up right edge. They're just winning every battle. Becker doesn't like it, tries to reverse it, takes a strange bounce off the net. Gerds picks it up. He has time. He'll use it. It's going to come up on the boards. It's Bingham. Bingham tries to feather center. He gets it far side. Good job holding the line there. That was Pud. Back to Bingham here. Bingham has time, moves it far side. Good job. Finally some patience. Shot on. Gets blocked and goes wide. That's going to do it on the power play. We're even strength, Seth. Not a whole lot to write home about.
Not on that one.
Gerds able to step into that one. And that's going to go deep into the zone. 9:09 left to play in the period. Indiana Elite getting back there. Pud loses a stick. Becker takes the hit. They try for a stretch pass. It's going to be ice. I think he missed it.
Yeah, it just bounced over his stick.
Face off in the defensive zone. Sorry, Seth.
Midway through the second period, you'll see that happen as the ice starts to get chewed up.
And again, we're looking at a resurface, I believe, at the end of this. So might be a good time for the ads to regroup here. Down 1. A lot of game left. Half the game left, to be exact. Played in the back. It's Smith. He'll go up and over the glass. Good step by the Indiana Elite player. Piotr able to get a stick on that. They try it again up the Remfrance side on the right. Not enough. As that goes behind the net, played by the Indiana Elite. It's picked up. Here's Remfrance, who tries to come out center. Zach's going to go deep into the zone. Smith back there to play it. Goes back to Weber. Weber picks that up. He's going to rim it around backside. Franz doesn't like it, sends it back around. Smith tries to move it back. Is able to. No one there, though. Boys are struggling here to try to get it out as Indiana Elite just continues to control the play. In the corner, Smith holds his man on the boards. Indiana Elite trying that center. Nice job there. Kron's able to dart in at the last second and get a stick, Seth. Real good ice here by Remfrance.
That's the smart play right there.
Under pressure the whole time. Breakouts aren't going as easy as they were this morning.
Not so much.
Kind of hard when you got a black jersey in your face.
Yep.
Makes things a little
Sticks
harder.
in the lane.
Ooh, off the back of the net. Wolf able to pick up his own pass from the back of the net. Tries to get it out. Goes off the stick of Doman. Doman's going to get on his man, put him on the boards. Coleman picks it up, rims it around. Good athletic play by Elite. I've seen him hit it out of the air a few times there. Good block by Asher. Doesn't even get through. Indiana Elite off the half board, so they're going to try a shot. Oh, it's a goal. It's a really nice shot there. Shoots that from top of circles.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was screened on that one.
Yeah, I don't think he had a full view of that at all.
He didn't see it at all.
3-1. Talon comes on for Mukai. I think they're just trying to get the ads forwards to wake up here a little bit, Seth.
I think so, too.
Certainly wasn't on him. Got to try something to shake it up here because what we're doing is not working. Let's see if we can give it back here. 7:29 left in the second, 3-1 Indiana Elite. Face-off comes back to Doman. Doman picks it up. He goes off the boards. Out of play. Doesn't seem to be a lot of passion here in the boys. Got to get some fire lit. Raby, Coleman, Freeman on the front. Wolf and Doman on the back. D to D. Doman loses an edge. He's able to get it deep. Forecheck is on. Good reverse by the Elite, but loses a tire. Brady picks that up. He walks out of the half boards with it. Moves it over to Coleman. What a goal! That's how you answer, Seth. There you go. Really nice goal there. Freeman to Coleman. Good look by Brady to find Coleman, dart in center. Good answer, 3-2 here. Line up to do it again. 7:08 left in the period. It's going to be Coleman. A little early start on the backside there. They're going to back him up. Ref's going to give him a talkie. Linesman didn't like him sneaking in there.
No.
So. Blows a whistle. Here we go. We'll try it again. Face-off, sticks at the dot. Brady picks it up, tries to move it over. No one home. Going to reverse it around. It's Doman. Doman has it right side. Off sides. Raby stepped over. He was riding the line, but he picked his foot up.
Yep.
Face-off, stuck at the dot. Brady picks it up, tries to motor over with it on the left side. He's able to enter the zone, tries to come in middle, put a soft one in front, couldn't get it there. Coleman's with him. Brady tries to move it back. Good job by Brady, not giving up on the play. He's going to circle, shot on, in front, hits Coleman and goes wide. Elite are going to try to leave here. They got all kinds of space in front of them. Brady trying to close the gap. Unbelievable. He holds the zone on that. Coleman had Raby streaking to the net. Indiana Elite player able to get a body part on that. Bird's able to pinch but can't hold it. Comes over. Doman. Uh-oh, reversed around. Wide open here. Oh, and Talon's able to make a save. Somehow gets it in the pad.
He had it under the heel of his skate on that one.
Again, did they blow a whistle? I must be deaf. Deaf. I can't hear it.
Did you heard that one?
Okay. Feel free to blow that a little louder, I guess. Good save there. Allows the boys to change, get 5 fresh skaters on. It's going to be Gerds and Becker on the back, Hilbert, Scott, and Horn on the front. As try to move it around. Good hit there by Hilbert. I don't think the opposing coach liked it, but they play on. Hilbert hits a pad on the way out, gets enough of it. Becker tries to move it to his partner. Backhand to the center is turned away by the Indiana Elite. Their battles below the line are just, they are winning all of them. Here comes Scott, left side, tries to put it up. He's going to send it deep. Icing negated as Indiana Elite could play it. Nice touch by Scott there, Seth. Here comes Indiana Elite, though. They're going to come up the side. Hilbert on the back check. Can't get quite enough of it. Gets a stick lift done. Ads, nice job back checking. One after another there showing up for that back check. Scott trying to get that middle to Hilbert. Couldn't get enough of it. Gerds moves it forward. Hilbert's able to get it. Puts it to Scott. Scott has it. Offsides again. Hilbert just a step early, Seth.
Yeah, he was. On that one, he definitely was.
Scott moved one step to the right, which is enough to go off sides.
Yeah.
Smith and Weber come on the back end. Podlaski, Bellini, and Bingham on the front.
Come on, Ed, let's go.
Stuck on a face-off dot. Indiana Elite trying to move that up. Whole slew of players in there. Finally comes out far side for a regroup for Indiana Elite. They get it up and over the line. It's going to come behind the net. Smith's going to play it first. Reverse is good. Reverse. Pulled 2 with him. Weber gets it to Pud. He tries to spin with it. Just over the stick of Bellini, but Dom trying to hold the zone. Smith, nice job with the stick, able to turn that one away. Indiana Elite, second try, gets it deep. As that's centered. Lucky break for the Ads there, couldn't connect on the pass. Pud's able to bring that up, nice drop to Bellini. Bellini stops, moves it back to Smith. Smith moves it back to Bellini. Bellini tries to go behind the net to Bingham. Can't quite get there. Smith's got to hold the line. Able to. He's got his stick wrapped up in a player. Moves it center. He's going to chase it. He picks it up, moves it back to the defenseman. Right in front, here's Pud. Oh, good little opportunity. Oh, it's in the goal! Second attempt, it's in the goal, Seth. Let's take a look at that replay. Smith was able to get it back to the point. It was a shot on, and Pud doesn't give up on it. Gets one shot, two shots, and it goes in.
He must have gotten just an extra little tap right there as the goaltender looked to cover that up.
Broken play, ends up being a great play. 3-3 there. Nice job. Smith holds the zone, goes after it, gets it back to the point, shot on, and you follow the rebound. Good things happen. 4:20, and this is knotted. It's going to be Piotr with Renfrance and Kranz, Wolf, and Doman on the backside. Face off, one back. Doman picks it up. He's going to take a look, flicks it up and over, and able to get it to, oh, the door was open. Doman got hit in the boards and the door opened. Nice play there, Asher Wolf. Outstanding defensive play there to stop that from being, oh, look at that pass from Renfrance. Two real nice plays back to back. Kranz feathers it in, and he's going to chase. Loses a tire on the way in. Indiana Elite trying to get it out. Piotr and Kranz causing all kinds of problems in the corner. Kranz picks it up. Now Piotr through the feet. Renfrance trying to move. Gets a piece of it once, twice, three times. Tries to thread a needle through a skate. Can't quite get there. Kranz throwing everything he's got at it. That's going to come up the ice. Right side, Indiana Elite. They're going to come in. Move in on him. Nice save there. Talon able to come out of the net. Asher gets hit without the puck. Physicality. Indiana Elite all alone in front. Admirals letting them camp out there. Got to take a look there. That's shot wide. Picked up by Indiana Elite. Man, they're just moving center every time they get the puck. High stick. Is that on Doman, Seth?
I think so.
So we got a penalty kill coming up. All kinds of problems in the back there. Needed a whistle, maybe not a penalty whistle. High stick's the call. Must have got that stick up high on the face.
Wasn't Doman, though. It was...
His D partner?
Yeah.
Asher Wolf. Played back. Here's Indiana Elite. Brady was going hard on the forecheck. Couldn't get there in time. Shot. Nice block there. That was Coleman. He gets a blade of his stick, and that goes up and over the net. That's fired out by the Ads. Not a bad play. We'll get a nice...
Good job, Ads. Keep it up.
Nice job by the Ads fighting back here, down 3-1. Knotted at 3, 2:56, but they're on a kill. 1:15 left on the kill. Coleman wins that back. Becker's back there. He's got a few players on him. That's going to go rimmed around far side. Indiana Elite picks it up on the point. They're going to bring it back to the hash. They got back doors planted there. You see them, Seth?
Yeah, I did.
Just setting up camp. Indiana Elite taking a shot to the bench there as Coleman was backhanding one through.
A couple of coaches diving out of the way on that one.
Giving the coaches a my bad pat on the chest, letting them know. We're going to get a forward change here. Hilbert and Raby come out. 2:37 left here. Raby's going to take the face off. Comes Hilbert. Hilbert picks it up. He's got some time, space, and speed. The three, oh, he gets a hard hit there. And here's Indiana Elite. Lose it in the skates. They're going to try to move that power play puck up the zone. That's going to come far side. Stepped in. There's Becker. Nice job. Comes over the center line smartly and dumps it deep. 35 seconds left to go on the power play. Here come the Indiana Elite. They're going to come up Center Street. Trying far side. Nice job by Smith and Talon there. Moves in front hand. Smith puts a softie up and out. It's not going to have the distance. Good touch. Goaltenders making all kinds of faces and gestures as they come by in the net. It's making me laugh. Here comes Indiana Elite, right side. Good defensive play by Horn. Pushes his man off of it. 5 seconds left on the power play. Comes around the net. And Indiana Elite coming right in the center. Nice job by Renfrance coming out of the box, immediately pressuring, but they get a shot and a goal. He came right out of the penalty box and picked that up, came in and shoots and scores.
The Ads were back on their heels for the last 10 seconds. They let him orbit in the zone.
Come on, Ads, get physical. Let's go.
Just had to get that out of play. That Indiana Elite player came out of that box full head of steam.
Yep.
1:34 left, 4-3. That gets put in deep. Bingham, nice job, gets a foot on that. Indiana Elite player loses an edge, and it's going to be played around. Asher Wolf chasing hard on that one. It's picked up. Here's Doman. He has it in the corner, reverses out of it. 1:15 left. Doman looks for a stretch up the pud. Again, nice stick there by Indiana Elite, getting that out of midair. Bellini trying to get that deep. It's going to be offsides. 1:04 left. Raby, Coleman, Friedman, Wolf, and Doman. 1:04 left. Face-off comes back. It's Brady. He circles, puts it deep. Goes all the way in. On the forecheck is Raby. It's on the half boards. From center. Doman's going to race over there, put a body into it. Loses an edge there. An awkward-looking fall there. It's picked up. Here's Raby. Nice job. Backs out of it. Just couldn't get enough to get it out. Comes back in. Gerds tries to play it. Hits a skate. Indiana Elite tries to move it center. Picked up by Wolf. Loses an edge in front. 1 save, 2 saves there by Talon. Nice job. Lots of traffic in front there to deal with as well. Of his own player, right? Comes out. Raby tries to flick it. It's going to come back to Wolf. 15 seconds. Wolf bringing it up. Left side. Puts a shot on. Goaltender struggling a little bit there on the save, but he's able to get it. 11 seconds left. I think this intermission might be coming at a good time.
Yes, it is.
A lot of ads hunched over trying to grasp some air. Face-off stuck at the dot. Indiana picks it up. They come around. They shield. Take a look to leave left side. Becker just out of play there. Or, sorry, just off the blue line. Offsides is called. Face off with 3 seconds. It's Piotr. Looks like he's lining up to shoot it. He's able to get that in the zone. That's going to do it. 4-3 here at the end of 2. We're going to get a ice cut. We'll be back after the intermission, Seth. right, ice is freshly cut. Boys are back from the locker room. Last minute instruction. Admirals coming in the third, down 1, 15 minutes on the clock. Mukai back in net for the Admirals. As we try to get something started here, Seth.
Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle for the Ads.
You know, used to tell the boys when they were younger, gotta win the small things first and build upon it, right? So win your battles, win your races, and you work from there. See what they can do. Coleman, Freeman, Rady. Face-off comes forward to the left side. Off the boards as Coleman picks it up, moves it to Brady. Brady, left side, tries to go inside the feet, can't get there. It's going to be sticked down by the elite as the defenseman steps up, brings it over the line. He has it, brings it in left side, takes a look, reverses, and puts it back into the corner. That's picked up by Coleman. He has it right side, trying to come up right side. He's able to. Plenty of space. As he gets it to Brady deep into the zone. Behind the net, now far side. Brady's got to release and get there. He's able to put his man on the board, starts a breakout for Indiana Elite. That's going to go far side. Gerds has to chase it down. Comes around the net. They catch Indiana in a change. Couldn't get it to Horn for a stretch. Good idea, just missed on the execution there. The line change coming up. It's going to be Doman, Becker on the backside. No, sorry, Doman and Asher on the backside. Asher Wolf. Front side is going to be Horn, Hilbert, and Kellen Scott. Here's Horn trying to win the race. Couldn't get to it. Tries to get a stick on it. Comes back out to Horn. He's got Hilbert and Kellen Scott. Good pass. Kellen shot on, goes off a pad to the right side. Indiana Elite does the old Dallas exit. Up and out. Doman picks that up. Cash has it in the corner. He's met with a few Indiana Elite players. They're going to come out of the middle with it. Shot on, way wide. He's wide open in front there, though, Seth.
Yeah, he had a bit of time. He rushed that.
It's not the first time they've run that play. Here's the Indiana Elite. They're going to try to backhand one in. It does get through. Doman's going to pick that up, try to reverse out of it. He's behind the net, goes off the wall, absorbs a hit, tries to skate through it. Indiana Elite able to get it out to a player here, far side. Shot goes up and over the net. Played deep into the corner. Here's Wolf, Doman. Indiana Elite gets one through center. Horn's able to pick that up. They break out Horn. Horn has it right side. It's going to be offsides. He's trying to get it left, pass it behind him. Smith and Weber pop out. Forward is Renfrance, Piotr, and Kranz. 12:54 left in the third. Down 1 for the Ads. Face-off goes to the side. Indiana Elite picks it up. Smith has it, goes off the boards. They're going to come back, but he's able to get it on the second try. Moves it up past Renfrance and Kranz. Indiana Elite has it. Nice job by Kranz. Gets a body, goes far side. It's played. Renfrance has to win the battle. Can't get there in time. Indiana Elite brings it back over the line. Offsides negated. Smith's got to win a race. He's able to, but it is blocked by Indiana Elite. Smith plays it off the skate, tries to go to Kranz middle, misses. Elite come in over the line. Deep in the corner here, boys battle, comes out. Piotr has it, can't get it up. To a darting Kranz, that's going to be shot on. Mukai easily to the corner with that. Weber picks it up, gets it to Kranz. Kranz off of the half boards. Indiana Elite tries to reverse around. Kranz picks it up on the half boards again. Misplays it, comes in. Shot on, nice job. Eddie comes out. Mukai able to paddle that aside. Comes in the middle. Piotr picks that up. All kinds of traffic, able to dump one in. Oh my goodness, another strange bounce for the goaltender, Seth.
Wow.
I think he's had 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's been a strange one for this poor goalie.
Goes down in a pad trying to kick it aside and bounces in front of him. Smart play by Piotr in trouble.
Not going to complain if we get a lucky skip there.
I certainly would allow it and put it on the board. Face-off goes forward. Indiana Elite tries to play a quick one off the boards. It's picked up by the Ads. Here's Pud, tries to go center, able to get it. Look out, oh, and he hits him in the mask. Pud with a real nice move there. He's able to get into the middle of the ice. Heck of an opportunity there, Seth. Got to build on those. Here comes the Elite, right side. Tries to come around Gerds. Elite around the net. Nice job there. Comes far side. Could hear Indiana Elite screaming hook. I didn't see it. Becker.
Not sure that I saw one either, but
Bingham, back to Becker, misplayed it. Oh, what a save by Mukai. Gets a blocker on that, point blank range. Indiana Elite tries to reverse out of it. They lose an edge. It's going to be picked up deep. It's Bellini, Luca. Now moves it up to Pud. Pud up to Bingham, off Bingham's tape. Elite able to put that back in. Mukai is going to hold it. He's got Indiana Elite on him. Doesn't see him. Wow, he came in with a chunk of speed there, Seth. He saw his defenseman as he went to play it. Ad's able to escape that one. 10:40 left to play here as Bingham able to get it off the boards. Becker takes the hit, puts a soft one in. It's going to be nice, though.
Go, Mike!
Let's go, boys!
Face-off upcoming. Going to be on the right side of the guy. Coleman, Freeman, Raby. Doman and Asher Wolf out there on D. Face-off, one back, comes through. It's Brady. Brady has it, goes off the boards. They're saying it was tipped. It's no ice. Race is on. Indiana Elite pick it up, reverse it around behind their own net. Try to settle it down. They try to come off and go center outlet. Good read there by RJ. Got the first piece, but couldn't get it after. Indiana Elite come in on the zone. Two guys laying full out. So the good no call. Brady was out on the ice for a minute and a half. Good save there. Mukai puts it to the corner. Indiana Elite move it back to the point. Shot on. Lots of traffic, and Mukai able to make a save. Two Admirals were laid out there for what seemed like a minute and a half. So.
Go, Mike!
Two large Snow Angels. 9:56 left. Adds down one. Defense stays on. That's Dolan and Wolf. Front side has changed. It's Hilbert, Horn, and Kellen Scott. Face-off. Indiana Elite take it off the face-off. They're going to take a look. Try to come middle. Horn, nice job. Gets it up to Scott. Good backhand. Scott has that left side. Takes a look middle. Oh, they just couldn't get the one-timer off, Seth. Good play setup. Indiana Elite has it. Try to move it off the board. Horn's there first. Sends it deep. Hilbert on the chase. Kellen Scott second on the chase. Trying to get there. Able to stop it from going, but Indiana Elite picks it up and they try to exit. They will center, but Horn picks it up. He'll go deep into the zone. Here's the Elite trying to exit. Able to. 2-on-2 developing. Smith and Weber step on. Here comes Indiana Elite. Mukai, nice job. Answers the bell. Indiana Elite with the transition there, Seth.
they're motoring.
Yeah, they're just gone.
Feet are moving.
They get it up and they are full speed. Smith and Weber back on D. Rem, France, Piotr, and Kranz on the front. 9:08 left here. Face-off, one back. Smith takes it off from the face-off. Has time, goes up and over for a stretch to Rem, France. Good look. Rem, France tries to sidestep, can't. Gets one in front, just misses on the feed. Nice little play off the face-off, Seth. That's going to be no, they're saying it's tipped, no ice. Smith's got to win the battle. He's able to as it hits a stick. It's going to be picked up to Weber. Goes down and around. Piotr picks it up behind the net. Smith's going to release from the net side, try to get one around. Indiana Elite just doing the dirty work behind the goal line. We're going to go far side. Shot on, well wide. Comes all the way off the backboard and a goal. It's almost like they know how that backboard works. He was waiting for that to come off the backboard.
Yeah, he was.
It's a hard shot that bounces around. And they put it in back door. 5-3. I mean, he didn't even try to chase it when the shot was off. Just stood right in front. That's what happens when you can't leave the zone, though, Seth.
Yeah, they're creating their own opportunities right now, for sure.
Death by 1,000 needles. 8:24, down 2 now. Mountain gets a little steeper. Indiana Elite bring it over left side. Shot goes up and over the net. Here's the Indiana Elite trying to hold the zone. They try to center one. Good defensive play there. That was Gerds. He's able to get it out to Bingham. Bingham up to Luca Bellini. Luca has it left side. Pudge streaking. Shot on by Luca. Good block by the Elite. They're going to try to come right back up right side. They're able to. Good poke check. That was Gerds on the poke check as Becker was looking for a center outlet and misses it. 7:43 left. Gerds in the corner here. Indiana Elite on the hash. Boys are battling. Puck squirts out, goes back in, now deep in the corner. Becker there first. Tries to spin out of it, gets it to Pud. Pud slows it down, tries for an exit pass to Bingham. Bingham off his stick. Here comes Indiana Elite. Drop pass in there for Elite. Shot on. Good save. Was that a helmet shot, Seth?
I think it was. That made a weird sound.
It had to be a helmet. Good move here by Elite. Oh, what a save. Mukai with a blocker. Answer the bell on that one. Here's the Elite. They're going to go far side. Good stick at the last minute by Gerds to get enough of it. Defense is under duress back here. We got to get it out of the zone. Indiana Elite's going to come center. Comes back to the point. Shot on. Good blocker save by Mukai. Gerds still trying to get it out. Bingham on the half boards. Couldn't get it out. Elite puts it deep. They cycle continues. They're going to try to come out center. A lot of reaching. Backhand, good block there. And adds do the smart thing, and they send it the distance for an ice.
We needed that.
.629 left.
Go, Mike!
5-3 Elite. They've controlled this game pretty much all 3 periods, Seth.
Yeah, they're, yes.
Puck possession, winning races, winning battles. Can't find a lot of positive here. Maybe we can get something going here the last 6 minutes. Coleman on the face-off. Doman trying to throw a hit there. Misses. Indiana Elite deep in the corner. They're going to try to battle. They're able to get it out to a point shot. Right in front. Shot or goal. He's able to backhand that in. All alone in front there. Comes in front. Mukai makes the first save, and then the second one's put in. Blocker side. 6-3. Get a line change. Hilbert, Scott, Horn come out. Doman and Wolf back on D. That goes forward. Hilbert's trying to move on the forecheck. Doman tries to play that by himself in the corner. As Indiana Elite just heavy on the forecheck. Good play by Doman to turn that around, or was that a paddle from Mukai? Either way, pass couldn't get through. We play on. Hilbert from the hash. Trying to get it out, able to get it out. Indiana Elite trying to move it back in. Kellen Scott battling in the center ice there. Ooh, just misses on a opportunity to bring that the other way. 5:40 left to play. Ref goes down. He looks okay. Battle ensues in the corner. Indiana Elite win the battle. Comes right out in front. 2 guys all alone out front, and they still get a shot off. Behind the net now, Elite. Nice job by Mukai sealing hard on that edge. That goes up and out of play. They're just in sheer panic mode in the back end here, Seth.
Yes, they are. It's a tough place to be.
Smith and Weber coming on backside. Rem, France, Piotr, and Kranz on the front. 5:18 left to play, down 3. Stuck on the dot, Smith picks it up. He's going to bring it around the net, rims it around, comes to Kranz. Kranz trying to chip it up and out, can't get it there. Smith's able to poke check it back. Shot on. Heck of a save there by Mukai in traffic. Gets a pad on that. Remfrance does a nice job. He's able to lift it up and not out, though. Good hold by the elite player there, Seth, to get it and hold it. Oh, my goodness. Again, those backboards. Weber tried to play a reverse to Smith, and it came right in front. That puck goes wide. Hits a couple sticks. Elite has it. Behind the net, Smith has it. He's going to take it off the stick. He's going to go up and off the glass, trying to bounce one. Couldn't get it out. Again, there's those boards, Seth. Unbelievable. You see that thing?
It's weird.
It's like a rubber band back there, just setting it in front. And I'll tell you, most of these kids are probably familiar with this rink, being from Indiana. I don't think the puck's been out of the zone in a while. My neck's starting to hurt from looking left. 4:26 left here in the third, down 3. Brady's able to pick that up. He's going to try to find a stretch here to RJ. Just couldn't get it there. Brady fouls that up. He gets a leg on it, rather, holds the zone, accepts a hit. And Indiana Elite trying to leave the zone. And they're able to, left side. Coleman steps in front of one there. Able to send a man back around as he was trying to stick handle around him. Right side now, Indiana Elite. They move it center. Good play there by the Ads to turn it around. RJ has it, finds Coleman's breaking center. He's able to maintain possession there last second. Finds Raby. Raby just couldn't stick it home. Nice pass there by Dillon. Turnaround shot by Brady. Here's Coleman. Finally some, 5-hole. Is he able to save it? He is. He's able to wrap up. Finally some offensive pressure.
Let's go!
Gerds and Becker are going to stay on. Hilbert, Wolf, and Scott come on. 3:37 left. Face off one back. Here's Becker, shot on. Indiana Elite gets to it, but Becker, nice job. Oh, and he gets turned around and it comes out of play. Good second effort there by Becker to hold the zone. Kellen Scott picks that up. He has it center. Hilbert comes in, trying to get it over to his partner. Couldn't quite get it loose there, stick in his hands the whole time. Plays one behind to Horn and Kellen Scott. Indiana Elite able to pick that up and they'll come out. Good stick there by Gerds. Puck gets set in the zone. Gerds is on it first. 3:05 left. Gerds goes far side there. Can't pick it up as Horn. Goes behind the net. It's picked up by Horn here on the second time. Trying to get a far side to Scott. Scott misses on the poke. Comes back to Becker. Nice job by Becker and Horn. They're able to get it deep. They'll get a line change. Smart play there. Doman and Wolf come on backside. Remfrance, Kranz, and Piotr on the front. 2:35 left. Mukai plays that. They're trying to center one there. Back door was open. They missed on the pass. Good block by Doman in front. That's picked up. It's Piotr. Leaves it for Doman. Indiana Elite pick it up from the corner. They try to exit the corner. They're going to leave it at the top of the blue line. Nothing there. They get it deep. All the way around. Asher tries to play it center. Comes right to Indiana Elite in front. Oh, what a play. Kron's able to get enough of the stick. Indiana Elite couldn't pull the trigger on the shot. That's going to enter the zone. Remfrance is chasing. It's got Kron's with him. Piotr on the far side. It goes up and out of play. Should be an inside face-off, and it will be. Weber and Smith pop on. Coleman, Freeman, and Raby on the backside. 152 here. Let's see if we can get something to build on for tomorrow, Seth.
I hope so. They need to build from here because right now they're at the bottom.
Smith, Weber on the back end. Brady in there on the forecheck. Coleman tries to stuff one home, just couldn't quite get there in time. That's going to be put all the way on the board. Smith tries to get there. Pitches heavy, pays for it. Nice job by Coleman here, backing him up. Plays it to Weber in the center. As that's going to try to go up and out from Brady. Can't quite get there. Smith is on the chase. He leaves it back there for Weber. Weber has it. Oh, it's played off a shin pad. Smith has it. He's going to turn and burn with it. Good reverse, buys time, gets it to Freeman. Good patience in the back here, and that's offsides. Oh, and he gets onside. Good stretch. Smith here in the back. Bukai, good job answering the call there. Minute left to play. There's Brady right side. Tries to put one in front, and it gets right to the goalie's chest. In between the pads for a save. Hilbert in here on the face-off, goes forward, 48 seconds left in the game. It's going to go far side, far corner. Indiana Elite looking for a far side outlet pass, and they connect. Gerds is over there. Nice job by Gerds. He gets a stick on it. Yeah, that's a penalty. He didn't have the puck. Interference is the call. It's a good hit, but he didn't have the puck. Power play here to end it with 35 seconds. Might be a little too late. Hilbert gets in there, one to the side. Going to come all the way around. Becker meets it there. He's right off the boards. Looking for a shot. He takes it, hits a few sticks in front. Comes far side. That's picked up by Gerds. Gerds has company. Doesn't like it. Sends it back. Now goes all the way down. Up and over the net. 14 seconds left. Picked up. Here's Horn. Horn, Scott. Oh, he had him. Good idea there. Just couldn't get the pass over to him. Here comes Elite left side. They're going to carry it up ice. And that's going to do it. Ads taking a loss here, 6-3 as the Elite poured on late in the third. Tomorrow morning, CompuWare, right?
Yes. Right back at it.
Appreciate us joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.